Hey, so look, right? There's a few downloads that I received, and you'll already know I'm loud with it, and I get louder as the messages flow through me. So this is the time to check your volume, alright? Because you already know how I go, alright? Also, I want you to go into this with an open mind, alright? I want you to step outside of yourself to receive the message, as well as I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you holding on to anything that does not apply to you, all right? So just make sure, again, you open-minded, but just, you understand, just go with it. So first and foremost, I want to say this. Off top, I got to say I'm proud of y'all, all right? Because I literally feel y'all energetically that y'all are surely like breaking certain cycles. Like you are definitely starting to focus and pay attention to even your own personal patterns. So I want to say, and we going to definitely acknowledge you. You're doing the work, and I understand that this process hasn't been easy. I understand there's been times that you may have felt like giving up, or like there may have been times that you felt like it was easier to do that dark shit or be more in tune with that opposite side of you, but you continue to push through because you seen that you wasn't working out. You understand me? So before we even hop into this, we about to give y'all acknowledgement, and y'all better be out there clapping for yourself. You understand me? Because you literally are. It's like y'all woke up one day and the old things was no longer working for you. Your appetite was starting to change. Your feelings around certain people was starting to change, and you started to pay attention to it. You started to say, nah, I need something different. You understand me? And you started to do differently. So again, I understand that everybody's at their own process and everybody's at their own stage pertaining to this healing journey. However, if you just now starting out, I'm proud of you. You understand? Because again, you finally are realizing that you want a different way. You understand me? So therefore, you just starting out. I don't care what you did yesterday. Today, you decided that you want to do differently. I'm proud of you. For those individuals who's been on this journey for a while and either paused their own progression or had certain people around them that helped pause them, I want to say I'm proud of you too, because it wasn't easy for y'all to start to acknowledge certain people around you for who they truly was. It wasn't easy for you to say goodbyes to certain individuals. You understand? It wasn't easy for you to step out of your comfort zone. So therefore, we about to acknowledge you too. Because even if you had certain time periods where you went back and entertained the past, you knew intuitively that that wasn't best for you. So therefore, I don't care if you started from scratch again and again and again. Your ass continues to focus forward, and you continue to try to break that cycle. So we acknowledging you. For those individuals who's been at this for a long period of time, and they may be right there at the end of their journey where they about to receive all of this abundance, we proud of you. That's inspiration to everybody, because now you are showing the standards and the stepping stone that if you continue through with what God has in store for you, you're going to get what he got for you. You understand me? So therefore, I want to acknowledge you, because it hasn't been easy. You've done this journey a lot of the times by yourself. You understand me? You didn't have other individuals to show you the way. You are the individual who paved the way. So I'm proud of you. I want you to realize that. Because people don't go based upon what they hear. They go based upon what they see. You could tell somebody something all day, but if you're not applying it to your life, if you're not showing them that you're taking your own advice, that shit is going to go on deaf ears. So therefore, I'm proud of you. Because again, you are the individual who broke the cycle. You are the individual who is paving the way. You are being a trendsetter. You are the person who had to lead the pack. You understand me? Regardless if you knew what was in front of you, you just put on that confidence. You put your head up and your ass kept focusing forward. So I'm proud of you. You understand me? This shit wasn't easy. You didn't have nobody in front of you telling you this is what you should do. This is what you should watch out for. You had to go in that blindly. You had to go in there and just trust the process. You could hear God telling you and directing you, but you had to see it for yourself. You understand me? So therefore, it took time for you to be able to identify what voice was yours and what was God's. You understand me? What direction was stemming from your ego and what was stemming from God telling you this is the way to go. So therefore, we're going to acknowledge you. This shit has not been easy. You are the person that a lot of people target because they don't want you to lead other people into their light. They want to keep them in darkness. They want to keep them in distress. They want to deter them from their path because they're able to eat off other individuals' energy. But the fact that you showing people another way, the fact that you breaking that cycle, the fact that you want to be the difference for your children and other people around you, I want to tell you that shit is not going unnoticed. That shit was not easy. But it was necessary. You stepped up into your position. So I'm saluting you. You understand me? Can't nobody tell you about your strength because your ass was out here doing it. You understand me? So I want you to realize that this was part of the process. And there was times that you could have took the easy way out. There was times that your ass could have got discouraged and just said, F it. But you stayed forward. You knew that you played a higher position. You knew that you was going to influence other individuals around you to change their ways, to align with their purpose, to allow them to know that it's safe for them to be them. You understand me? So therefore, you don't even realize the dynamics that you're changing. Certain individuals that are typically in their masculine energy. And when I say masculine energy, I mean not a divine masculine. I'm talking about somebody who is operating out of ego. I want you to realize that you just showing other individuals that you could express your emotions. You can come from here and move into this. You understand me? You can come from here and build that. You out here showing people that what they thought all along was limited thoughts. You understand me? So therefore, you playing a bigger position. But it was the fact that your ass stepped out of your comfort zone, that you was willing to walk alone, that your ass was willing to be made fun of, pointed at, called crazy, taken from, so on and so forth. But one thing they couldn't take from you was your future. So therefore, you knew that no matter what they do, you was going to get to where God had in store for you. So I want to say I'm proud of y'all. You understand me? Y'all are so much better than the circumstances, and you don't even realize that you went through that to help other individuals get through what they're going through. You understand me? Because somebody who is used to getting everything in the world, somebody who's used to getting everything handed to them, they're not going to be able to survive when certain things happen to them. You understand me? There's somebody that's used to getting everything handled to them. So you somebody who's able to think outside the box. So therefore, because you had to be in survival mode for so long, your ass knows how to survive. So now you can lead other people. You showing other people to think for themselves. You understand me? So I want to let you know I'm proud of you. But we not going to stretch this out. You understand me? I just needed to get that off my chest because I feel y'all energetically. Just the fact that y'all are changing how y'all talk. I can see who used to allow ego to lead them, and now they willing to learn. They willing to hear certain things out. They willing to take advice. They willing to change their ways. You understand me? So therefore, I'm seeing how y'all are changing energetically, and I'm cheering for y'all. I'm dancing for y'all. I'm out here celebrating with y'all, regardless if I'm beside y'all or even know y'all. Y'all understand me? Because I seen what y'all went through. I seen who told y'all couldn't be certain things. I seen certain people put y'all in restrict mode to make them comfortable. You understand me? So therefore, I'm proud of you. Your ass is stepping out. You better keep that shit up. You understand me? Absorb all information that you can. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do an opposite video pertaining to some prophecies that I seen. But I can tell you all this. It's very important for you to start doing research for yourself about even simple things, how to grow, how to build, how to survive, even just getting books. You understand me? You need to start expanding your mind because a lot of the things that people told you didn't exist, or certain things that people shunned away and try to call other people crazy for thinking, are now going to be shown. So you're going to start seeing a lot of things that you may have thought was in a dream, or, you understand me, certain movies, you're going to see it has some truth to it. So you had to be able to decipher again what energy is yours, be able to do things for yourself, be able to provide for yourself, protect yourself. You understand me? Just being one within and one with nature. That's really what you just need to focus on being. But we gonna hop into this, all right? So the conversation for today, and I'm sorry if I miss y'all's messages or y'all's comments. It's just if I focus on y'all, I'm going to start to read y'all's energy. You understand me? So it's like I gotta focus on what God's showing me right now to relate to you, all right? So let's talk, right? There's individuals right now that are operating from either strictly their divine masculine energy or the divine feminine energy. And I'm going to explain. There's certain individuals that at a younger age, they out here making permanent decisions. And before you click away, let's talk about it. I'm going to break it down for you. I want you to realize that it's very important for you to take a step back and allow yourself to learn yourself by yourself. You understand me? And when I say that is, so many people are living their life based upon one single thing that somebody said to them when they was younger. Whether or not that you having a lifetime of insecurities based upon this one person who made fun of you or cracked jokes on you or made you feel bad about being you. You understand me? Now they have a lifetime where they insecure about this. They have a lifetime where they trying their best to cover up this or accommodate this one thing, right? There's individuals right now that are operating from their divine masculine energy. They are feminines. You understand? We going to talk about it. We don't have to get into specifics because everybody has their own title. I'm not going against that. However, I want to say this, right? I'm talking about there's individuals who were born of feminine energy, right? Now, listen, that are operating out of their masculine energy, all because they had a family member that told them that they couldn't do certain things because you were female. Now you can't play certain sports, or because they didn't want to dress all up or be all girly, they told them, oh, you look like a little boy. You out here acting like a little boy. So therefore, that took away their confidence. That took away their willingness to, that took a bit away their innocence in a sense. You understand me? So now they focusing, looking at themselves like, because I like these things and everybody is viewing me as a masculine, now they taking on that role when really that was something that was instilled and drilled in them because they looked a certain type of way. They had to play that position because they like certain things. They had to play that position. Now we're going to talk about it. It's all going to come together. I want you to realize that there are certain individuals right now that, again, they out here in certain partnerships. They feel like they have to, again, play a certain position based upon other people's projections, other people's comments that they made. So therefore, you're going to have to be cautious of the shit that you say to certain people, especially as a child. There's masculine energies out here that because they was told, and I'm talking about as far as masculines, you was born a masculine. There's masculines out here that are operating from their feminine energy. They was more in tune with their emotions. They was more in tune with their feelings. They was not told that that is what you're supposed to do. However, they was viewed that that's not the masculine thing to do based upon certain morals that was passed down and drilled upon their parents. So now those masculines feel like anything connected to their emotions, anything connected to their feelings, that is a feminine trait. So either they try to steer away from that, because they don't want to their sexuality to be questioned, or they fall more into their feminine energy because they feel like, well, because I'm in tune with my emotions, because that's who I am am supposed to be a feminine. You understand me? So therefore, I want you to realize that certain people project certain things upon people. Now, we're going to talk about this. I want you to realize that we understand that people try to force certain sexuality or certain genders upon people. You understand me? Now, listen, we're going to talk about it. We understand that certain people at one point in time have tried to use that to depopulate or try to again encourage people not to do certain things. I understand that. However, as you are tapping back into your spirituality, you're going to see how everything is applied to it. When you realize that in your past life, you could have been a feminine. If you could have been born a masculine in this lifetime. However, in your previous lifetime, you was a feminine. So therefore, as you're born, as you're little, you're going to carry more on to those feminine traits based upon your past or previous life, right? So therefore, people try to, especially parents, try to mold children into a certain mold, not even realizing that that child knows more about them, knows more about their previous life than the parents do. So therefore, instead of sitting there trying to place them in a certain category or restriction or encourage them to change, you have to realize that as you're getting older, you're starting to then focus and create and become the person that you are in this lifetime. So when you're little, you can be more so into your past life energy. But as you experience certain things in this lifetime, now all of a sudden, you're able to tap into another energy. You understand me? Now let's talk about it. It's about to make sense. There's individuals that have certain parents. You could have had a single mother used to providing everything for herself. So therefore, although she was a feminine, she was in her masculine energy. So therefore, I'm independent. I can do everything by myself. She out here building shit for herself. She out here doing everything for herself. And she has her guards up, is not allowing other people to come in and love on her. She has that divine masculine role. Now, if you was to sit there and put her in a category, you would sit there and say, oh, she a divine masculine. However, she's playing that position based upon the people that she experienced. You understand, previously. So therefore, there's a single woman, she out here used to doing everything by herself. She could be in her divine masculine energy until she finds her divine masculine energy and is able to balance out. You understand me? I want you to realize that, again, you had to allow yourself to learn yourself before you make permanent decisions about yourself. Don't put yourself in a certain category or sit there and change certain things about you until you learn about you. You understand me? Because, again, you could have been tapped more into a certain energy based upon who you had around you. And, again, there could be divine masculine energies who are so used to being macho. They so used to being the head of the household. They so used to having to protect and provide that when they come across a feminine energy that they truly is interested in, they cannot show certain emotions. They don't communicate clearly. They still operating like a divine masculine. Not even realizing that you had to be a balance of both. You understand me? So you had to be willing to provide for you, protect you, embrace you. But at the same time, you have to be willing to accept love, embrace love. You understand? Reciprocate that. You have to be a balance of both energies. You can't be just focused on sitting there trying to portray a certain image based upon what other people tell you. You have to be the best of both worlds. So therefore, divine masculines, you're going to have to honor your feelings. You're going to have to be vulnerable with yourself. You're going to have to realize that that is your superpower. I want you to realize that being able to communicate clearly, to be able to distinguish your feelings, be able to express that is your superpower. Because if you're not involved or in tune with your emotions, how are you going to have your intuition, which is your personal page of the guide? How are you going to be able to use your discernment if you're not even discerning and just be able to associate what feelings and emotions is yours and what is being projected by other people? You can't avoid and ignore your shit. A lot of masculines are taught that they sit there and try to put on a certain persona. They try to act like they don't feel certain things. You understand me? And I want you to realize that it is okay, that it is a safe zone. And if you don't feel safe communicating with the people that you want to communicate with, then they asses ain't for you. So therefore, get from around them. I want you to realize that this is the time period where you have to honor you too. You can't sit there and be trying to appease other people. So you could be in certain partnerships that you're staying in because you the provider, because you the protector. However, you're not happy with that person, but you just trying to play that position. You create karma for yourself because you are not genuinely happy. And because you are not 100% happy within you, you cannot provide the person that you're with 100% happiness too. You understand me? Because you're not all the way there. You in denial. You out here acting and putting on a smile, but they can feel it energetically that your ass ain't all the way there. You have to be real with yourself. You can't allow certain pressures. You have to allow certain people to get from around you that you know is not truly for you. So again, you had to communicate that clearly. Don't stay in certain connections because you done made a commitment, because you afraid to let go, because you feel like, okay, the Bible says if I marry people, I should not divorce them. However, the Bible told your ass to be patient too. The Bible told you to wait for who was divinely just for you. You understand me? So therefore, if you're going to pay attention to certain scriptures, then you're going to have to pay attention to it all. You can't sit there and try to pick and choose based upon what feels easier for you. You understand me? So I want you to realize that God is going to continue to have you have certain hiccups in certain hookups and certain connections. You understand me? God's going to continue to have certain things happen between you and your partner until you finally disconnect from that person. But you're going to have to communicate that clearly. You can't run off. You can't run away from the truth. You can't sit there and feel like you protecting them when really you are preventing them from finding a person who is truly for them. You understand me? Because again, if your heart's not really there and you stuck in your head while you stuck with them, you understand me? You have to realize that you are not going to be able to play that position that that person needs you to play. So you're going to have to truly pick and choose. Are you going to listen to God? And if you know that person is not for you and you feel it energetically, then you're going to have to disconnect from them. You're going to have to communicate that to them. You have to allow them the opportunity to find somebody who is directly for them. You can't hold them hostage. Because as soon as you continue to lie and act like you happy, you have to realize that you are manipulating that person at that point in time. So therefore, if you know that you truly aren't happy, but you lying to this person in order to keep this person happy, or you lying to yourself in order to keep this person around you, you have to realize that you create karma for you because you out here mentally manipulating. Because had you told a person the truth, they would have been able to finally start to heal from you and find somebody that they supposed to be with. So therefore, you operating out of ego because you don't want to see them go to somebody else other than you? Or are you out here operating out of fear? Are you out here letting other people build your life for you or tell you what you should do? Because a lot of y'all stay in connections based upon what your family expects of you. However, your family had opportunities to find a partner and they up here partnered up with people who truly don't mean nothing to them. You understand me? They out here faking. They out here putting on a facade. They out here unhappy and miserable within, but they want you to repeat the same cycle as them. Make that shit add up. You understand me? I want you to be smart and make decisions based upon what feels right for you and not you calling yourself doing the right thing. Because you call yourself, your intentions could be for the right thing, but your ass doing it the wrong way. So therefore, you're going to have to be real. You're going to have to be honest. When you get connected with certain people, you have to be honest with them because there's certain people who are already partnered up but come cross paths with certain people that they know has some light and love in them, and they mislead those people without disconnecting from the connections first. So let's talk about it. There's people right now who are in a partnership that they know that they shouldn't be a part of. But again, they holding on for their children's sake. They holding on to appease other people based upon what it looks like publicly, so on and so forth. You understand me? But they could cross paths with a person that they truly feel connected to. Somebody that they truly love, somebody that they truly feel like, damn, this is the right person. This is somebody that all my wishes is coming true. But instead of ending that situation with that person that they know is not aligned with them, they try to keep the best of both worlds. I want you to realize that you not only create karma for you, but the person that you are now trying to be newly connected to. You understand me? Because although they didn't know that you are in another situation, your ass may have shown it at one way, shape, or form. You understand me? Although you may feel like you protecting certain people's feelings and emotions, I want you to realize that you are only creating karma for yourself, for that person you connected to, as well as that new person that you feel is truly aligned for you. So therefore, you're going to have to be real. And you need to make sure that you're not operating out of ego and that you're not allowing your body to lead you. You understand me? You need to allow your soul to speak up. So if you feel a certain spark with somebody, you're going to have to end certain situations before that shit begins. You understand me? Because if not, you are going to create karma for yourself, and there's consequences for crossing people that God chose for you. You're going to have to speak your truths. A lot of people, again, allow certain expectations to keep them in certain situations that they know that they outgrew. You understand me? So therefore, you're going to have to be real with you. Also, you're going to have to truly analyze people that you are connected with. Because you need to, if you know that you're somebody who expresses yourself emotionally, that you, again, have certain feelings that you have within you, and you feel a certain type of way to somebody, you understand me? You need to communicate clearly. Now's not the time for you to assume certain people know how you feel. Now's not the time to assume people know that you love them, that you care for them, that you want them to be a part of your life. Now's the time to speak up, because we no longer saving spots. You understand me? So either you're properly prepared for that position. If not, you're going to have to step aside and let somebody else step up. You understand me? It's no longer saving spots. Because there's certain individuals, again, that have been shown certain signs. God has spoken to you. God has told you that certain people are truly for you. But you out here operating out of fear. You out here operating out of ego. Your ass is afraid to step up because you're not feeling confident within. So therefore, you're going to have to get that shit together. You understand me? Because you're going to sit there and allow another opportunity for somebody else to step up. You understand me? And it's not going to be no take backs. Because when God finally aligns two people who are properly prepared for that position, it's takeoff time. You understand me? They're not going to need a certain amount of time to know that this is the person that they want to build with. You understand me? That doesn't mean that they're going to have a title right away. However, they're going to have a understanding. You understand me? I want you to realize that you have divine partners right now that are prepared for you. So you need to make sure that you prepare for them too while you praying for them. You understand me? There's people right now praying that you're not going to allow somebody to have access to you. You're not going to allow real love to enter for you. You understand me? There's your old partners is out there praying that you never going to get over them, that you're going to continue to look down upon love. You understand me? This is not the season to do so. This is the season for you to embrace what you know that you deserve. So before you sit there and say, oh, all men are the same, all females are the same, that is how you are projecting certain energy upon you. So do you feel like you deserve the same old shit? Or do you know that you earn a great relationship, that you earn an engagement, that you earn a marriage, that you earned a family, that you earned a solid foundation, that you earn protection? You understand me? Did you earn these things? If you know you earn these things, then don't downplay nothing that you are praying for. You understand me? Don't second guess that. Because as soon as you sit there and put that energy out, you have to realize that that's other people's projections and certain shit that they spoke upon you and certain shit that they put you through. And now you out there speaking that same shit upon yourself. You better shake that off. You understand me? I want you to realize this. They want you to be afraid to love. They want you to sit there and expect the worst for you, because anything that you speak is what you seek. So if you talking down upon you, if you speaking that so shit about you, then guess what's going to be attracted to you? They want you to downplay you. You better speak nothing but greatness. You better know that you earned that love, that you better know that you earned that protection, that you earned somebody to be able to provide for you, not just energetically, but they bringing something materialistically too. You understand me? They going to match your energy. You better stop allowing people to have you talk down upon your peace, your future, upon your peace, upon other people that God is sending to you, because then they want you to create karma for yourself just like they did. See, when they was praying for a way out, God provided them you, and they looked over you, and they know from that day forward that they was creating karma based upon those consequences. You understand me? So they want you to miss your opportunity too, because they know that they dropped the ball when it came to you. They know that they are no longer accessible to you. You understand me? They no longer can have connections to you. So therefore, they want you to miss out on your opportunity too. You better shake that shit off. You understand me? I want you to realize this. You better know your worth. You better know who you are. You better remember that. You better not be speaking no so shit upon your life when you got certain enemies right now trying to end you. Why would you sit there and work against you too when you know that there's people that you know and people that you don't know that's sitting there talking bad shit upon you, that's wishing bad things on you, that's hoping that your ass don't get through? Why would you do the same things that other people are doing to you that your ass is complaining about? You better speak nothing but light and love into you. You better balance out both energies. You better be able to provide for you energetically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, all of that. You better be able to play that masculine energy within yourself as well as your divine feminine. You better balance that shit out. Because you being balanced out, you're going to attract a partner who is equally balanced. You understand me? Because you can't be balanced out. Now you had somebody who's operating out of ego. They're going to throw your shit off. You understand me? You need somebody who is a reflection of you, who's doing the same things that you're trying to do, who's going to encourage you to be the best version of you while they are doing that thing, the same thing too. You understand me? You can't settle for no so shit. You can't be willing to go down to them. They should be raising above to reach you. You understand me? And if they not reachable, then that means they not supposed to reach you. That means that they not supposed to be in contact with you. They not supposed to be connected to you. You understand me? So therefore, you better cut that shit off. Certain people who went ghost upon you, you don't even realize that that was something that God had them do, because God didn't want them to be accessible to you no longer. They out here wasting space. They out here sitting there, call themselves saving seats, when God has a soulmate right now that's aligned for you, that's ready for you, that's really praying for you and to be in contact with you. You got certain people viewing you as a partner right now, but your ass is looking backwards and you're not even focusing on the person who's focusing on you. You better put your head up. You better look. There's certain people that, again, they feel what you went through. They seen that you have your guards up, but they also see the great in you. They also see that you somebody that they want to invest into. So therefore, you're going to have to realize that you using your discernment, you using your intuition, you're going to see who you can trust to open up to. And if you feel like they are that person, if you feel that spark with that person, then you're going to have to let that guard down. You understand me? It shouldn't be a battle every time for them to try to get close to you, to speak to you, to communicate with you. That's not fair to them. Because they was out here slaying demons too. They was out here slaying certain shit too. They was out here going through certain obstacles to reach you too. So therefore, your ass better be properly prepared for them. You going to have to be balanced. I don't care what your ex did, because that person that you're going to be aligned with is not going to do that. You understand me? I don't care what so-and-so said you're going to get. I don't care what this person tried to prey upon you. I don't care that so-and-so used to play with you. You understand me? That's not what your ass is attracting to you. So therefore, shake that shit off. You understand me? I want you to realize that. Stop downplaying yourself, because you out here sitting there mad, got an attitude with certain people that are projecting energy upon you. Certain people that's talking about you, lying to you, sitting there trying to stop you, but you doing the same thing that they do because you trying to stop yourself. Soon as you praying for something, all of a sudden you start doubting yourself. Now that's you working against you, and you already know how powerful you are. If you already know that you got power within you, if you already know that you chosen, you should already know that what you put your mind to, you're going to be able to manifest. So therefore, what do you think happens when you speak bad shit upon you? And you out here talking about it was your enemy that was trying to end you. Nah, that was you almost bringing your ending to. Because the enemy has nothing that they can do against you that's going to end you, that's going to restrict you. None of that. What they try to do is sit there and persuade you that they are working against you, that they successful over you, not even realize that it's them putting that projections upon you and playing your mental. You out here creating certain endings for yourself. That ain't the enemy. They don't have that strength. You understand me? They don't got that power. They out here putting on a facade. They don't want you to realize that the power's within you. They don't want you to realize that them sitting there saying certain shit to you and you repeating it is you working against you. They don't want you to realize that at one point in time, at any point in time, your ass can turn this whole shit around. You understand me? So therefore, you better remember who you are. You better balance that shit out. You better be true to you. Don't allow certain people to mentally manipulate you. Because again, you out here about to stop. You was about to turn the other way. You was about to give up on certain dreams and admirations when your ass was so close. They seen that shit. But because your ass was so focused, because your ass was looking down, you didn't see what you was about to hit. And they try to distract you. They try to call you over here. They try to pull you back. They try to tell you that, nah, that shit's never gonna hit, not even realizing that had your ass looked up, you gonna see that everything that you was praying for is right there in front of you. You understand me? They try to deter you. They try to distract you, but that shit didn't work. All that did was provide certain lessons to be learned. So therefore, again, you built your strength. Your ass was out there building. You understand me? You was out there learning. You was out there learning and you was earning all this abundance that's headed to you. You understand me? They don't even realize. They was put here for your learning. This is them put here to put your ass through training. They out here feeling like they got power, and really they position here was to train you. You understand me? God seen certain shit. God's had their ass do certain things. You understand me? For training purposes pertaining to you. They felt like they really had a solid position. Half these individuals don't even have a purpose. Half these individuals don't even have a path. All they was here to do was distract you and help you build within you. You understand me? So therefore, let that shit go. Don't be you out here again giving them so much power. They not even supposed to be main characters in your book, but you out here focusing on them. Shit, they got a few chapters that's simply about them. Your ass better change it up. This your book. Why you paying attention to these people? Why you keep writing about them? And when I say writing about them, by talking about them, by entertaining them, by sitting there allowing those people to distract you, you allowing them to write certain chapters in your book that should be about you. You understand me? They don't need to take over. They could have been one chapter. Your ass done turned one chapter to the whole novel. Oh, nah. We not doing that. You understand me? What you speak is what you seek. You play this shit out. So therefore, when you tell them that they story ends in your life, when you tell them that that character is no longer in your book, when you tell them that they was just a small portion, you understand me? You gonna have to realize that you got other chapters going. So therefore, don't focus on the shit that you went through and the people that put you through certain things. I want you to realize that that was just only a portion. This next chapter, these next novels, you understand me? This shit is all about you. So this is going to be something that allows other people to look through and heal from. So, okay, she did this, she experienced this. This is only simply to allow other people to know that they not alone. You understand me? Because how many of you was going through certain things and you felt like you was by yourself? Damn, you was thinking that you was cursed. You was thinking that something was wrong with you. You was thinking that nobody loved you. And now you looking at through certain comments and people are saying that this is a story. They have similarities to it. You understand me? So you go through things to help other people grow through things. You are here to help uplift others. You are supposed to experience certain things and have that shit available to other people to learn from. You understand me? Instead of them having to go through a lifetime of up and downs like you did, now you skipped ahead for them. So therefore now they can live their lives early on. You understand me? It's about you living not selfishly. It's about the fact that, again, you willing to show other people how to get to their healing stage. Allow them to be healed. You should not sit there and look at other people as competition or feel like you have to be in a position over these people. If you really feel like you are doing the things that you're called to do, you should be willing to encourage other people to do the things that they called to do. You understand me? At a young age, they taught competition. When really, yes, everybody should get an award for being a part of the race. You understand me? Because certain individuals don't know what you went through to even participate in that. You understand me? You're going to have to realize that other people are on other parts of their journey or on other parts of they karma train. So you could be just going through this shit this lifetime, but that person that is finally getting success been going through this shit more than a few seasons. They've been going through this for lifetimes. You understand me? So finally they have their breakthrough, and you feeling like they breakthrough was taken from you from breaking through. That shit is not the case. You understand me? Success is available for everybody. I don't care who does the same things as you. I don't care who is in the same type of path as you or job title as you. They not going to do it like you do. You bring something unique to it. If this is truly your purpose, if this is truly your path, then God felt like you had something that somebody else didn't. So therefore they put you in this position. You understand me? I want you to realize this. Nobody is above each other because y'all are not even going to the same destination. You understand me? You see them focusing, you see them moving, and you assuming that they trying to get to where you going to. You understand me? You don't know. They could be going through one door similar to you, but God could be leading them into another hallway that's going to put them on a different path, a different building than you. Stop assuming that people are competing with you. And if you focus on what God truly has for you, you're not going to miss out on that. But a lot of individuals miss out on their blessing sitting there worrying about why other people are getting blessed. Focus on you. Too many times people, again, are focusing on other people's successes, other people's shit, not even realizing the seasons that other people went through in order to get that. You understand me? Not even realizing that this person reaching this point, God, you never know. God could be telling this person to get here and they reach back to you and help pull your ass up. So therefore, don't trick yourself out of positions. Too many people lead and allow ego to lead them. Because there's individuals that, again, they was praying for success. They was praying for abundance. They was praying for love. They was praying for opportunity. And God sent them certain people on their path that was already in that position. Or God sent them certain people that was encouraging them to do certain things that was going to lead them to that. You understand me? But because they seen that God was blessing this person in order to bless them, they sat there and had their face all screwed up. Instead of being appreciative that God was even providing them with a person who was going to be able to provide them with that, instead of being grateful and showing gratitude for that, they was just mad because they wasn't the main person providing that. They was mad that God was speaking through certain people. There's individuals right now that don't like the fact that you are gifted, the fact that you are empath, the fact that your ass is intuitively inclined, the fact that your ass can see certain things that they can't see. But instead of being grateful that God gave them you, instead of being grateful that God led them to you, which then you allowed them to be led to the destination that they are supposed to get to, because again, God speaks to you to speak to them. Instead of being appreciative to that, they instead try to take your ass out. Instead, they try to sabotage you. They sabotage themselves because they try to stop you when you was just trying to help them. You understand me? They don't realize how certain things play out. Too many people want to be popular. Too many people want to be the it person. Too many people want to be the provider instead of sitting there playing your position. You understand me? I want you to realize that too many people, again, miss out on their blessings because they want to be the popular one. They want to sit there and operate out of ego. They want to be the person that said that they did this, that they changed this, that they created this. You understand me? They operating out of ego. Because if your ass truly was in tune with your feelings, if you truly knew that this was part of a divine plan, if you truly knew that this person was placed in this position to place your ass in a position, that this person was placed here to help you and lead you and guide you, because your ass was praying for a way through, and this is them. You understand me? So therefore, I want you to realize that certain people block their blessings because they want to be the only person providing it. Not even realizing, again, God comes in various forms. God provides certain blessings in abundance in various forms. It's not going to always come the way that your ass asked for it to come. You understand me? I want you to realize that. While you out here praying for a way out, God sent them. God said, you talking about, God, please show me who's crossing me. God, please show me who's not for me. And you cross paths with a person who is divine, who has certain gifts, and they can see through people on a soul level. And they sit there and tell you, this person's not for you, this person's working against you. They telling you certain insight, and instead of being appreciative, instead of realizing that, again, this person is speaking on the behalf of God, because God's talking through them to talk to you. You understand me? Because had they been stepped out of ego, they would have been able to communicate to God themselves. However, they was operating from a lower self, so God can't talk to the low. God had to talk to you in order for you to relate what he's trying to tell this person. You understand me? But again, they were so stuck on the fact that God was speaking to you, not even realizing God was speaking to you to benefit them. You understand me? To assist them. They didn't care about that. So therefore, they tried to sabotage you and not even realizing that they stopped themselves. You understand me? Because God is still going to use you and lead you to other people. You understand me? I want you to realize you're going to have to step out of ego. And if you're not walking in ego, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about these people that still do that. You understand me? I want you to realize that you're going to have to be real with yourself. You're going to have to stop trying to put on a certain facade. You're going to have to stop trying to be right. You're going to have to stop trying to be the first at something and just accept the fact and embrace the fact that your ass is doing something that you truly like to do. Stop trying to get there first, and you going to end up sabotaging yourself, because half the process is experiences that your ass is experiencing. You understand me? I want you to truly be true to you. I want you to embrace, again, the things that are truly divinely for you. But you're going to have to step out of ego. You're going to have to admit when your ass wasn't always right. You understand me? Because, again, you may not have had the same intentions as that person who plotted against you, but you may have done similar things too. You understand me? They may have felt like you misled them too, or you lied to them too, or you abandoned them too in one way, shape, or form. You understand me? So, therefore, you're going to have to realize that at some point in time, you did the same thing that somebody else did to you to other people, regardless if you intentionally did it or not. You out here complaining about certain partners that looked over you. I showed this person love. I embraced this person, and all of a sudden, they out here and selected another person. But you got to think, while you out here praying for a partner, before that partner even aligned with you, your children was out here trying to show you that they loved you. They was out here trying to build a connection with you. But you looked over the love that your children was providing you to look for it in another direction. So therefore, just like your partner looked over you, you looked over people that was close to you too, that was trying to provide that attention and love and light to you as well. You could sit there and say, certain people cheated on you. And we're going to talk about it, because a lot of you are already in divine partnerships, but you just haven't aligned with that partner yet. So therefore, all of these karmics that you connecting with are people that you cheating on your kingdom spouse with too. And it doesn't matter if they develop or they came here or they showed up yet or crossed paths with you yet on the 3D world. 5D, energetically, you already married to them. You already connected to them. So therefore, you should be working on you, and so that you can be authentically you, 100% you, so you can attract the person that God truly had meant for you. If you all the way within, if you all the way healed, if you full within, your partner is going to reflect that same energy. Y'all going to be able to be led to each other, because again, when you healing, your light and your aura starts to illuminate. You start glowing in a sense. So now, just like Batman used to put his little sign in the sky, that's what you're energetically doing for the partner that's truly aligned for you. So the more that you heal you, the closer your person is going to come to you. You understand me? So I want you to realize that while you out here still connected to certain certain people that showed you that they truly wasn't for you, you cheating on your current kingdom spouse as well. So you may not be cheating in the flesh, but energetically you cheating too. So you know different than the people that's cheating on you, because you cheating yourself out of opportunity that God has in store for you. You cheating yourself out of that connection that's going to pour into you. You cheating yourself out of that stability, out of that foundation, out of that happiness. You cheating yourself too while you out here talking about other people cheating on you. You started it. You understand me? I want you to realize this. So you're going to have to be real within you. You're going to have to, again, acknowledge the things that you're contributing to this. You understand me? Because they may have done it to you, but in one way, shape, or form, you either done it to other people or you done it to yourself. So shake that shit off. That shit was not supposed to... You understand that? Nah, we going to let that shit go. You are in charge of your future. Only you have power over you. Only you can do the things that you truly want to do and that's truly aligned for you. So you need to speak life into you. You need to balance yourself out. You understand me? I want you to realize this. I want you to realize that again. Certain opportunities are about to present themselves to you. And I'm telling you right now, you better not allow your ego or certain fears or certain energy being projected upon you. Don't you allow this shit to stop you from receiving the things that God truly has for you. I'm trying to tell you. You got partnerships right now that are aligning for you, that are starting to come to you. You understand me? But you're going to have to allow them to flow to you. You're going to have to know that you can let your guard down. You're going to have to allow certain, again, people to love on you. The things that you praying for, make sure that you prepare for them. You understand me? I want you to realize this. You are what you attract. So if you talking about you out here attracting ain't shit ass people, then that means that you ain't thinking shit about yourself. That means you sitting there feeling like you are only going to be attracted to ain't shit ass people. You better start speaking some good love into your life. You better be speaking what you seek. You understand me? But again, you have to make sure that you meet the requirements that your ass is requiring. You understand me? So again, you want somebody to provide for you. Are you providing for yourself? You want somebody to love on you. Are you showing love to yourself? Are you going to be able to love on them too? Because this ain't all about you, because you don't know what they went through in order to get to you. You understand me? So therefore, your ass better be willing to reciprocate that energy. Anything you expect somebody to do for you and pour into you, you should be pouring upon yourself. You should be setting that standard. You should be setting that boundary. You should be doing the shit. So therefore, they following the leader in a sense. You understand me? I want you to realize this. But again, you can't sit there and talk about you want to, oh, I can't wait to meet my divine masculine. I can't wait to meet my partner. But you out here in your divine masculine energy. How are you going to attract your divine masculine when you out here blocking them off, when you out here not even being you, to sit there and have them be able to be drawn to you? You understand me? And when I say that, I'm not talking about you having to dress up all girly, having to play this position, but are you in your divine feminine energy, which means that you're no longer saying I have to do everything for myself, and you willing to have somebody else lead you too? Are you willing to allow the person who's properly prepared for that position to lead you to? Or are you going to sit there and expect them to always follow you? And the same goes pertaining to the divine masculine energy too. Are you going to take insight from this divine feminine energy? Because God is providing her to show you a new way, but it's you who physically has to make that happen. You understand me? And when I say that, I mean, she can tell you all day that she loves you. She can be out here trying to pour into you, but your ass needs to be reciprocating that energy too. You better be showing her some type of love and affection too. You better sit there and be, again, matching that energy too. We're not going to allow somebody else to do everything. Because your ass is going to end up with nothing. You understand me? Shit. I can say this. I'm going to speak for myself. That's something that I had to learn too. Because I've been so used to being in my divine feminine, my divine masculine energy. I had to learn to accept love. If I wasn't shown love previously, you understand me? I had to learn what love was, and I had to learn that within me. Because let me tell you, nobody can teach you how to love. I used to love that song. I still do. Music Soul Child teach me. People can show you what their version of love is. Some people can say, well, I love when people buy me flowers. I love when people talk to me. That's what their version of love is. You understand me? However, you need to learn what love is within you based upon what you do for you. So if you feel like I'm giving myself attention, I'm giving myself time to relax when I need to, I'm sitting there honoring me. If something don't feel right, I'm checking up on me. I'm pouring upon me. I'm focused upon me. If you are loving on you the way you want somebody else to, that's what's going to be attracted to you. So therefore, if you're somebody who wants somebody who communicates their emotions with you, are you talking to yourself about you? Are you talking to God about how you feel? Are you expressing your emotions before this person even aligns with you? You understand me? I want you to realize, are you doing the things that you expect other people to do for you? So if you're somebody who, okay, I want somebody to write certain poems for me. I like certain I like certain this, I like certain that. Are you doing that for you before that person comes and aligns for you? Are you expecting this person to do everything for you? Are you expecting them to have to do all of these things to show you that they love you? Are you loving on yourself, and are you able to decipher that what they're doing for you or showing you or communicating with you is love? You understand me? If once you know what love is, your ass knows what love ain't. You understand me? So you're not going to settle for so shit. And again, it's not about, oh, if I'm buying myself Chanel or Gucci, oh, they got to be able to do that too. Nah, we not talking about materialistic shit. Now, of course, you want somebody who's able to provide for them too, or has a purpose or has a dream and ambition to make certain things happen for them. Of course, we want somebody like that. However, we talking about what somebody's able to pour upon you that you pouring upon yourself for. So do you have somebody, if today all finances shit stopped, if money didn't matter, if none of that shit worked anymore, you had to find a person that you would want to be around for the rest of your life. So from this point in time, you have to be with this person every day. You have to learn certain things with this person. You have to build your own village with this person. You have to build your own world with this person. Is this the person that you would see that you could do this with? That's what you need to be asking yourself. Is this person willing? I know that they're willing to learn from me, and I'm willing to learn from them, and we can learn together. Is this somebody who's going to encourage you to do certain things? Are they going to protect you, encourage you to face certain fears? Is this somebody that you could be with if money didn't matter, if everything stopped? If y'all wasn't out here, again, being able to be all flashy and all of that, if life went back to the simple things, if things was all basic, is this somebody that you would want to have around you? Are they contributing anything to you? Is this somebody who's going to pour into you? Or is this somebody that you're just dealing with based upon the stability that they can provide for you? You're going to have to think about it. Because there's going to come a point in time where you're going to have to just depend on those people that you had surrounded upon you. So if you got these scammers around you, what do you think that they're going to do with you or to you when you are just stuck around them? They're going to scam you too. I want you to realize that these are people that, again, gave up their morals for monetary gain. So therefore, you got to think of other people that's going to be even willing to work with these people based upon the shit that they did. So you need to think real clearly about who you have and allow access to you. As you see, at the blink of an eye, a lockdown can happen. And half these individuals was losing their mind because the people that they was out here locked up with or on lockdown with was not the people that was true for them. You understand me? So therefore, they was driving each other crazy. They was out here depressed more than ever. If you sit there and have a lockdown with people that you say you truly love, then that shit shouldn't be so stressful. Y'all should have an even balance. Y'all should understand each other's boundaries. You should have a common balance. You understand me? You should be able to communicate clearly to express yourself. Now, of course, other people may need time from time to have to yourself. We're not talking about that, but a lot of people were going through certain divorces and split ups because they seen that those people that they had around them was truly not for them when they were stuck with them. You understand me? I want you to realize that. So there is going to come a point in time, I'm telling you, where this money shit is not going to matter. It's not going to be based upon what this person bought you. It's based upon how this person is treating you, how this person is talking to you, how this person truly makes you feel. Is this somebody that your ass could be laid up with, having a good night's sleep, regardless if you're not in that king size bed, but your ass on an air mattress instead? Is this somebody that you could have around you who's going to be laid up right with you, cuddling with you? They out here sleeping beautifully with you, even though your ass ain't on the king size. Is there's individuals out here that's going to be willing to show you off, willing to, again, acknowledge you, see the beauty in you, no matter what you have on you? You understand me? Is there's individuals who's going to look through those rags and see the riches of those individuals that connected to you, that see the beauty in with you, no matter what you have on you or surrounding you? Nah. A lot of the times we attract partners based upon certain facades, based upon what that person didn't have when they was a child and was told this was what success looked like. So therefore they try to find a person to fill that void instead of filling themselves. You understand me? So therefore, I want you to truly choose people that speak to you, that you know are truly for you, and that are not going to discourage you from doing the things that you feel called to do. This is somebody who, a lot of the time, let's talk about it. Certain people are scared of commitments because they have been in certain relationships where their partner has restricted them. Because when they was with that person, they felt like they couldn't be themselves. They felt like they couldn't sit there and still be the creative mind. And I'm not talking about people who was still out here entertaining people now. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as certain partners that was partnering up with people that looked like they had power and control over them. They looked them as something like a possession. You understand me? So therefore, there's certain people that cross paths with you and they feel drawn to you, but they scared to commit to you based upon what they went through. You have to realize that if you attracting the correct partner, you're going to feel free regardless if you around this person at all times. You're somebody who, again, they're going to understand that you may have to take a day to yourself to recharge. They're not going to take that personally because these people are going to do the same when they need to do it. As long as it's communication clearly, they're going to understand that. They're not going to try to have you restricted. Certain people, again, shy from certain partnerships just based upon what they went through. They felt like as soon as we had a title, I had to lose myself in order to gain that person. I want you to realize that that's based upon the person that you was connecting with, not based upon who you truly was supposed to be with. You understand me? So you're going to have to be true to you. You can't sit there and try to alter certain sides of you to attract certain people because you're not being real with you, and they are going to see the real you eventually. You understand me? And now you have wasted time when your ass could have been already happy with the person that your ass was divinely aligned with. You're going to have to be real to you. You're going to have to, again, be real to you. I want you to be patient, but pay attention. If you don't feel like you're ready right now to love somebody like you need to or could do, okay, communicate that clearly. Work on you, but at the same time, don't limit you. Work on you, but don't limit you. Trust your intuition. Trust your discernment. Pay attention to your emotions. You understand me? I want you to realize that, again, you have real relationships that are starting to come align with you. But a lot of you at the last minute, you get scared. Oh, damn, if I got a person, how am I supposed to do this? If I have a person, I'm going to have to give up a part of that. I'm going to have to. Nah, that means that you're not going to be aligned with who's truly for you. The person that is for you is going to understand you. They're going to work with you. They're going to know that they want to be a part of your life. You understand me? They're going to see that you're worth. So therefore, you're not even going to have to compromise in a sense, because y'all are going to be divinely aligned. Y'all are going to be a reflection of each other. So certain things y'all just going to understand. You understand me? Don't allow ego to have you stuck in your feelings, not communicating. Don't allow ego to lead your ass to a lonely road. I want you to realize that you had true partnerships coming.